Hello and welcome to another quick look. This time I'm taking a look at the Convoy by Convoy Games and published by Indietopia Games. And Convoy is basically a FTL. If you know Faster Than Light, you already know what kind of gameplay you can expect from this. So it's kind of roguelike, where you go around places doing stuff and you have a main objective. But instead of being spaceships, this is basically Mad Max thrown in there. So you have a convoy of cars, you have your main car, and then you have additional cars that you can add to your convoy, upgrade them, alter their weapons and all those things on them. And it's a highly addictive style of gameplay. So let's jump into a new game. I'll show you how the game works. So here is your starting choices. And similar to FTL, you have different basically layouts you can start with. So different car options, which are all, of course, locked at the moment, because I have not played on this account yet. So there are options you need to do: defeat the boss with only light vehicles, so unlock this unit, and all these different options. And then you have different MCVs as well, which is your main vehicle, which you can unlock here. I think I actually unlocked one. This one, the Dreadnought. And it has a missile launcher. The basic MCV that you start with, which we are gonna play at the moment, the Armadillo, has an EMP blaster, and these guys have light LMG and cannon. And you have resources, so scrap basically, same as FTL, which you use as a currency to repair your things, buy new things, and all kinds of different things. And you have fuel as well, which you need to drive around. And if you run out of fuel, well, your convoy is not going anywhere. And there's 3 different difficulties, which at least affect the starting resources. I'm not sure exactly what they do in the game. I have not played that enough to see the difference. And you can also name these vehicles, and you can reroll their names, so you can name that after your friends and family members and have them die in a horrible ball of fire. But anyways, that's the basic setup. You can also see that there's different color slots, which correspond to different kind of weapons and gear. Yellow is usually like upgrades that affect your weapons, like more range and stuff like that. Green seem to be some kind of utility stuff, like the EMP mine layers, and red is usually for guns. And let's go. So the point of Convoy is to get these 4 items for your ship. So your spaceship crashes to this planet at the start of the game, and you send your convoy to basically pick up those stuff to get off the planet. And they are usually held by different factions in the planet. So you see there's the factions down here: the Raiders, Torvak, and Privateers. Raiders are, well, Raiders, as expected. Torvak is basically this cybernetic, mega high-tech faction that just does what they want and don't let anyone stop them. And Privateers are basically pirates. So we have these main objectives, and you can click on these. You see what you need to get, so the blue chip, and you see distance to the quest point on all of these. And you can click in when you open one of these, it actually, let's get to this conversation. There's nothing we need to know from there. So this is the map, and when you click on these, you see the small arrow in my convoy point the direction of the quest we need to do. So you're gonna always know where you need to go for the next step to achieve your 4 main goals. And there is your spaceship, which crash landed, and you need to drop your objective cargo. So once you actually get one of these, you need to come and drop it here. And there's also always a nearest camp option available, which is basically where you can repair and change your gear and get some more loot, basically. Let's head actually to the nearest camp. I'll show you how this works. Also, on the left here you can see our Hard Knight, our Red Sauce, and our Rubber Worm. So these are the cars in my convoy, and this is the main MCV. And you see their HP and their armor. The armor goes first, and then you lose your HP. And there are some things that pierce the armor, and different things like that. And up here we see the same resources we have. And once we are in a camp, we can camp from up here. This is your inventory, so we don't have any extra loot at the moment. But anyways, let's drive to the camp, and there's bound to be something on the way, like this thing here. So these are usually some events and stuff like raider bases and all kinds of fun things. You're gonna get some extra quests from those, and usually it's very bad things. And you move around the map just by right-clicking where you wanna go with your convoy, like there. And there's a signal coming from an old overgrown football stadium, so we can investigate inside. And there are several statues of football players, local legends. And there's center of stadium is lined with balls and jerseys and spears. Let's go and head to the field. Rotting flesh. All have rotting torsos inside them. Nice. Poor football guys. There's a shadowy person moving. Let's chase it. Ashley Purcell. Let's ask her for explanation. Treasure hunter has been conquered by collector to take trophies. Interesting. Stadium is filled with primitive tribals who shoot on sight. She asks for your help. Shoot her so you can escape. Oh, we get some arrows. Let's grab the trophies and run along. Eventually two of you reach the convoy and hop aboard. Go, 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 go. Let's look what we got. If you bring me back to my contractor. So this is one of the... Well, let's take her to her contractor. So now we have a Stadium of Troubles quest as well. So this is one of the additional quests you can get from these locations. So similarly to FTL, you have those discussion options. You can choose what you want to do. You can mostly you can shoot the people because we are not a nice person apparently. Whilst driving through the desert, a gust of wind covers a light LMG buried in sand. Well, let's grab it. Nice, free loot. I was kinda hoping for a battle. Let's just drive to the camp here and build a camp. So this is the camp. On here you can repair if you need your car's repair. It repairs both the armor and the health. You can scrap items and sell them here. And let's see. We can drag this machine gun in there. So now it's double LMG car. That's fine. You can also upgrade these slots here if you want to. So we could do like range upgrade there on these, and same on the main vehicle as well. We can do all these things on that as well. And let's see the shop. So they're selling a taunter, which makes everyone attack you, a chainsaw, and light pulse laser. Very effective against health. Does nothing against armor. I don't have another weapon slot to put it in, so I think we are not buying any of these. Chainsaw can be used as a ramming vehicle boost, so you can ram actually vehicles in this one, which is quite nice, and tactical sometimes too. And you can also buy fuel if you need in here. We are just saving money for now. At least we got the gun installed. Let's go to the Stadium of Troubles. I'm sure we are bound to find some enemies on the way. Actually, there's another camp right there. Let's see if they're selling anything nice to me. High explosive missile launcher, mine layer, shield, and a turbo. I am tempted to buy the missile launcher because that's a weapon for the main vehicle. I'm gonna buy that. I would like to buy the mine layer as well, but I have no money to do that. So now we have a missile launcher on the back there, on the main vehicle as well. It normally has no guns, this basic MCV, other than the EMP. I'm sure there is variants of the MCVs that you can unlock that have gun, that start and gun slots too, but this one does not. Now it has a rocket launcher, so we'll see how that functions. And let's keep going. Ah, Privateer vehicles come streaming down the surrounding dunes. They sport guns that look remarkably like modified ancient cannons. So you can supercharge your engines and try to get away, or you can ready your weapons and get to battle. Let's go. So this is how the main part of the game works. So this is the convoy Mad Max style combat. So you control these cars. You cannot move your main vehicle. It's always in the middle, and you need to protect that. And you can use the special abilities of the main vehicle here, so the EMP and the rocket launcher. And
yes, Captain.
These other cars have their range for the guns, and you can actually move them around in here. And there are some obstacles like this one. There was a small warning, you may have missed it, in there that show that this is coming up. There's two different kinds of things that come up from the side here, like this small wreckage which does damage if you drive into it. There can be mines similarly, and sometimes there's this skull icon which will totally kill your vehicle if you smash into it, and it's not too nice. So there are some enemies coming through there. That looks like a laser. Let's do an EMP on that car, and we'll move these guys in the back here and start shooting at that. So that's now stunned. Let's try the missile launcher. So it isn't actually a splash damage. Let's put a missile into there. So there is the warning sign that there's something coming up, which can do some damage on me. Or whoever happens to be in this lane. Enemies usually avoid those quite well, if they have an opportunity to do it. This is where EMP comes very handy. So once you see that enemy is on a lane like this, and there's a skull coming in front of it, you just EMP the guy and make him to smash into the thingy, because he cannot avoid it while he's EMPing. So that's actually quite nice tactic.
Yes.
And this is normally a real time, but you can pause it at any moment.
Yes, Captain. Waiting orders. Roger that.
Let's avoid that. Well, that enemy smashed right into that.
Yes.
Let's give this guy a missile. It's actually quite handy having a
yes, Captain.
ability to do that. Oh, I smashed into that. And there's a skull now. Oh, double skull. I'm gonna EMP this guy. Good luck. Smashing into that cliff face there. So this is an instant death when you hit that, for you and enemies.
Hey. Yes, Captain.
Let's do a ram. I'll show you how to ram as well. So you just drive to the side of an enemy, and you just double click on the enemy to show this icon, and your vehicle will ram into the opposing vehicle. It damages both of your cars, but it's sometimes very handy. It also pushes the other car to the different lane, so you pretty much understand that this is a middle lane and there's 2 lanes up here and 2 lanes up here. And ramming pushes it for a different lane. So you can basically ram into an enemy, push it into one of these skulls, EMP, and just watch them tumble down into a ravine or off a cliff or into a cliff. And we get some scrap and fuel. Usually get some loot as well. So this is basically how the game works. And you just drive around doing quests, try to upgrade your group. Let's repair his... let's repair his vehicle. And he's trying to give me a treasure map. I've actually seen this before. I'm just gonna... Actually, we'll just kill you now and take that vehicle. So there we go. A treasure map. What kind of fool does he take you for? So we get another car now. Pirate Death. So let's go here. This is the stadium troubles. She'll be right back. Put all out of the way. Let's go. Oh, another Ashley brought another vehicle for me. So we have 4 vehicles now. Where's the nearest camp? 47 kilometers this way. Privateer raiding party. Yeah, I'll just fight these clowns. Oh, that's a nice vehicle. No, that's actually that's the Ashley's.
Rolling.
I wonder what guns it has. I'm not really familiar with the weapons in these.
Vehicle reporting. Yeah. Ready
You can see all the guns on vehicles, but it's kind of difficult to know currently what is what. This car has a taunter. I've seen this pirate vehicle before. You can see the megaphone in the back there. It's a bit small, but kind of difficult to see. And it actually just taunts enemies, so it's not very, very good.
Awaiting orders.
So apparently Ashley has quite a lot of firepower. And it's actually quite mobile vehicle as well.
Captain. Yes. Standing by.
It's taunted. I like the Ashley's vehicle, it's actually very powerful. So doing quests sometimes can be very, very handy. Aid. And fuel and scrap, nice. So similar to the FTL, you need to do this basically going around and upgrading your group to be strong enough to actually take over some of these missions. Like the blue chip here, there's a massive raiding party in there. Multiple waves of enemies when you do that. And it's very difficult. And you really cannot tackle that with the initial group. See the shop here. Ooh, death bag. Heavy beam laser. Ooh, cannot miss. I would love to get this. Let's sell this for scrap. And there's a double buzzsaw there. Not very good. I would like to sell this car. I don't know if you can actually sell a car. There's a taunter on that, so we might as well sell the taunter. I don't really like the taunter weapon. Let's see this car. What do we have here? Minigun, double minigun, and 2 upgrade slots as well. This is a very good car. You can also get a lot of armor on that. It's 100% mine card as well. Nice. So it seems you cannot actually sell a car, which kind of sucks. Yeah, seems we have to get rid of the car somehow to get another car. It's good to know that there is this death bag, heavy beam laser car here. I would like to get that. Let's go do a couple more combats. So let's see. Is there anything close by? Not really. Let's drive to the chips here. I'm probably gonna do that quest yet. I need more upgrades for my cars. There is a full stench on the wind. Let us not tarry for long. You can also see that the grids are a different color, so you can see that they are the privateers and Torvak and whatever, wherever you're going. And the stronger the color becomes, it's more difficult. Lucky Peacock and Traveling Casino. Nice. Let's see this. How far is the Lucky Peacock? It's fairly far away. So this is the very difficult battle. I'll just do this and we'll probably die. And we'll see. Let's roll. Against the raiders.
Yes, Captain.
So the goal is here to defeat all these waves that come at you. And there's multiple waves.
Ready and waiting. Vehicle reporting.
In this one.
Yes, Captain.
And at the end there is basically a boss car. Which is kind of like your MCV.
Yes. Attacking. Unit reporting.
The minigun is such a nice weapon. That's not ready. That double minigun is very nice. First wave of attackers down. I might actually be able to do a few of these waves. Murder, death, kill. Oh, actually it skipped directly into the boss here. So this is the boss in here. So we need to defeat that.
Hey! Death reporting.
And there's some friendlies with it. Actually, can you cancel that? Just EMP that. And I'll missile it as well.
Orders. Awaiting orders. Let me out. Awaiting orders.
That's down.
Standing by. Vehicle reporting. Ready. Going east. Yes, Captain?
This vehicle, as you can see, it has the same missile ability. There is the warning for that. So it has multiple missiles that will shoot all the time at your cars, and you need to avoid it. Or you can actually EMP it as well to stop the missile launch. It will fire it
Waiting orders.
anyways in a moment, so we are gonna have to avoid it.
Ready and waiting. Yeah. Vehicle reporting. Let me out.
Let's see. Should probably try to get rid of these cars. So there goes the first
Yes,
missile.
Captain. Orders. Vehicle reporting. Rolling. Orders. Heading east. Hey! Awaiting orders. Let me out. The dirt is getting everywhere.
What's EMP actually?
Orders. Hey! Vehicle reporting. Roger that.
Try to get rid of these
Roger. Yes, Captain. Unit report.
escort cars. Should be fine after that.
Moving out.
EMP and missile on you.
Orders. Let me out.
So there we go.
Ready and waiting.
That's down.
Awaiting orders. Ready to fire. Awaiting orders. Vehicle reporting. Yes.
It's a firecracker. So this is the only boss I've so far seen in this game. But I expect there is more of these big vehicles in all of these missions that you need to defeat, and they are probably also different configurations, probably have EMPs and stuff on them as well. I would expect the Torvak vehicle, being high-tech, has probably all kinds of shields and EMPs and stuff. Another EMP there.
What can I do? Unit reporting.
Hello, quick shot. Okay, that's also a death trap for me.
Reporting.
Well, he's almost down. And there we go. Victory!
Sir?
So we got nothing else from there, except of course the blue chip. And we can now deliver it back home. So this is 1/4 of the main quest done. That's basically one of the easiest ones. Abandoned city. Let's stop at the camp here, because we took a lot of damage. Oops. On the way, so it might be a good idea. Stop here, do some repairs. So expensive. What do you have here? Oh, this is the mine layer option. Mine layer would have been a great thing to buy. Sadly, I don't have any money. Let's check that on the way. Nope. You've broadcasted your emergency signal for some time. Oh, I ran out of fuel. Open radio channels. You're stranded fools ripe for picking. Offer a trade. Ready to die. Well then, I didn't pay attention on my fuel at all. So, I ran out of fuel and raiders are coming at me. I'll just take your fuel.
Captain, what can I do? Dirt is getting everywhere. Attacking.
At least we are not in space, like in FTL. And die out of exposure to the raw space. There we go. I should have bought fuel. There we go, 12 fuel. When we were at the camp. Let's hope this one gives me fuel. Investigate the tower. Look for loot. Let's take the part. New Terry Pratchett, nice, nice. Well, don't go digging in Terry Pratchett's grave, it explodes. I'm gonna run out of fuel. As you notice, the roads are actually faster if you use. Those mortar shells. So running out of fuel is basically a death sentence. Very quickly.
Standing by. What can I do?
As you start to take mortar shelling. Actually, the main car didn't take too much damage. Only the port vehicles. Really? I'm gonna lose that car. Shit.
Unit reporting.
Well, I guess that leaves space for the death bug. If we need that. Well, anyways, let's drive up here and deliver the blue chip. Great delivered. So you don't actually get anything out of that other than you complete the quest. I think that's enough for the quick look for this game. So this is a very highly addictive game in the same vein as FTL was. I know that these are gonna roguelike, go around, upgrade your things and do things games have been. I highly suggest trying out this game, as it will be a lot of fun. I highly like this combat system, and it's very tactical as well, especially once you get some more mine layers and other weapon shields, and maybe ramming vehicles and stuff like that. And once you unlock more of these, let's save and exit. Once you unlock more of these options here, like the MCVs and all of these. Oh, actually, we unlocked RV6. So this one actually has a rocket launcher to start with. Quite nice. No, that was actually the one I unlocked before. Anyways. And we need to unlock some of these. These are actually looking like the Ashley's vehicle and they look quite nice. Defeat Andy to unlock this vehicle. But anyways, that's my quick look. I highly recommend checking it out. It's coming out actually today on Steam. Or if you're watching this later on, it's already been released on Steam. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.